So in this post, you're essential. I think what you're trying to say here is that in your Facebook post, you're opposed to neologisms because, well, at least you're opposed to English neologisms specifically because you feel like they're developing the wrong aspect of the national language. And obviously Tagalog has, well, at least just Tagalog has a lot of English and even Spanish influence on it. So if they're influenced in our language roots, what separates them from being used in our language development compared to those words that are like, say, rooted in Malay influence? And you kind of talked about this earlier, but just for the sake of clarification, what separates the development of English words as opposed to Spanish words as opposed to like words that are like Malay words?
I'm not particularly against neologisms. They are not bad per se. However, just like you said, they are developing the wrong aspect of the national language, invent all sorts of things to supplement the current national language. It will not become another language because Tagalog will just absorb it. Like for instance, the most famous neologism is balarila or grammar. It came from bala, bullet from Spanish, and bila, tongue in Tagalog. And authors derived that word to post or to be the equivalent for grammar. Like there is nothing wrong with these developments. However, we must first focus on the elephant in the room, which is the national language still being Tagalog.
Okay, so let's say if we were to try to, like import a word from English and then try to put it in Tagalog, we wouldn't use the English variant of the word. You would try to, you would try to like come up with your own translation for the language based on like Malay roots. Is that like a good like implementation of that? Like of that importing of neologism?
Kind of, but because you can see but we should if there are equivalent words in other Philippine languages, then I might say that we must first utilize their languages. Like for example, what is the Filipino national language word for tertiary? Should we just loan the English word tertiary, or should we use the languages in like Cebuano? They use like in Waray rather. In Waray they use mago to mean tertiary. Then we should use that first if such those words exist, because it will make the national language more understandable to everyone.
All right.